Hi everybody, it's Mrs. Mooney. Hey, welcome to week 2 of summer school, and if you guys are watching this video, you know that it's time for me to read to you. I have 4 books this week, and they are all fairy tales. And I thought it'd be fun to do a fairy tale week just because I was thinking maybe if you guys wanted to write your own fairy tale, maybe you could on Friday and we could showcase it on Flipgrid. Or maybe do a play or like a reader's theater. I could even assign a reader's theater to you guys and maybe have you act that out or read that. That would be fun. But the book I'm going to read to you today is called The Ugly Duckling. And I know you guys have heard this story before. Well, at least I hope you do. And this version of The Ugly Duckling is by Mara Alperin and Sue Eastland. And here we go. The Ugly Duckling. It was a sunny spring morning in the farmyard. Mother Duck sat proudly on her nest. "Come quickly," she called to the other animals. "My eggs are beginning to hatch. Crack, 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 crack." Out tumbled 4 perfect little ducklings. They were soft and fluffy and yellow. These words right here that say crack, 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 those are called onomatopoeias, and they make the same sound as what they read. So I thought that was pretty cool. All right. Ooh, the horse says, "Lovely," said the cow. "Aren't they just the sweetest ducklings ever?" cried the pig. "Cheep, cheep," chirped the baby ducklings, and Mother Duck gave them a big cuddle. But there was one egg left. It was bigger than the others and strangely speckled. Then it began to crack open. Out popped 2 funny feet, 2 wobbly wings, and 1 bumpy beak. Mother Duck gasped. He didn't look at all like her other baby ducklings. "What a strange little creature. Such a funny color. He's a very ugly duckling," snorted the pig. "Hush," scolded Mother Duck. "He's my baby and I love him. Now come along, children. It's time for your first swimming lesson." Mother Duck marched towards the pond, and 4 little ducklings skipped along behind. "Wait for me," called the ugly duckling, but he tripped over his funny feet and thump, bump, thump, bump. He tumbled into the other little ducklings. "How clumsy!" "Never mind," said Mother Duck. "Now into the water like good little ducklings." "Let's sing our duckling song," Mother Duck called. "Quackity quack, 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 quack," chanted the 4 little ducklings. "Honkity honk," the ugly duckling sang happily. "What was that?" hooted the horse. "You don't sing like a duckling." Now, now," said Mother Duck. "He'll learn in time." But the ugly duckling didn't learn, and all summer long the other animals teased him when he got stuck in things, tripped over things. How embarrassing! And made an enormous mess. No matter how hard he tried, the ugly duckling just didn't fit in. "Why don't you go away?" squawked the other little ducklings. "You're noisy and messy, and you're ruining our fun." Just then they heard Mother Duck calling for her children. "Not you," shouted the ducklings, and off they pranced, leaving the ugly duckling behind. "Oh, why does no one want to play with me?" sighed the ugly duckling. "No time to play," said a mole, popping his head up. "I'm digging a new tunnel for the winter." "Can I help?" asked the ugly duckling, and he poked his bumpy beak underground. "Where are you, my little one?" quacked Mother Duck. "We can't wait any longer. It's time to fly south for the winter." "I'm coming," cried the ugly duckling. "Wait for me." But the ugly duckling was stuck in the tunnel, and Mother Duck couldn't hear him. The ugly duckling wriggled and wiggled, and he pushed and pulled until pop! At last he was free. Look, there's another onomatopoeia. All right. But it was too late. They had left without him. "Oh, no," sniffed the ugly duckling. "I'll never catch up to them now. I'm all alone." The days and nights grew colder, and the ugly duckling sheltered in the hollow of an oak tree. And as the snowflakes fell, he curled up his long wings and dreamed of sunny days and games in the meadow. At last the sun peeked out and of the frozen pond began to thaw. Then one day a beautiful swan glided across the sparkling water. The ugly duckling peeked out from behind the reeds. "I wish I could go and swim with her," he said, "but I'm too ugly to be her friend," and he gave a little sob. "Who's there?" cried the swan. "Come out and play. I can't, whispered the ugly duckling. I'm too funny looking and everybody laughs at me. I won't laugh, promised the swan. I don't mind how you look. So the ugly duckling took a deep breath and stepped outside. But you're beautiful, exclaimed the swan. Look! And he looked down at his reflection and saw that she was right. The ugly duckling had grown into a swan, a beautiful, elegant swan with dazzling white feathers and a long, graceful neck. So they played together all day. He was very happy indeed. At last he was as beautiful on the outside as he was on the inside, and best of all, he had a friend. And that's the end. Okay, one thing I would like to talk to you about with fairy tales is they have several traits about them that you need to know. And fairy tales always have imaginary characters. They have like animals that talk. There's usually a lesson learned or taught in the book. We're going to journal today about that lesson that we learned from this book. And they also usually have a happy ending. There's almost always, that's why fairy tales are so special and they make movies about them, because they have happy endings and everybody loves a happy ending. I hope you guys enjoyed The Ugly Duckling. Tomorrow, which will be Tuesday, is The Three Little Pigs. So have a good day. Enjoy your work today, and I'll see you guys soon at 11.